Okay, welcome to Courtship and Marriage. Faanu, I love doing this.
Hi.
Everybody knows I love doing this. And I'm glad you love doing it with me. She's like, yes, I love doing this. Nobody's just paying me, but God is paying me. He will reward
Of
me.
course, of course.
Okay. So today we're talking about 15 questions to help you get to
You've not
know.
introduced us. Most
Ah,
people
they
don't know my
know
face.
us.
They've
Okay.
not seen my face
They've
before.
never seen Faanu before. This is the beautiful Faanu. So all those recommendations I've been giving, that the beautiful, delectable, all of that. Now you can see that it's actually true. It was not flattery. I
Thank you
feel
so much.
privileged to know somebody so pretty.
Wow. Wow. I'm really like Miss World. Wow. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So this is Faanu, our permanent contributor, who will begin to pay very soon.
Oh, wait.
So today we're talking about 15 questions to help you get to know an online date better. Like somebody you met online. How do you even begin to ask them questions? What kind of things should you ask them? Like, how do you really get to know who they are without appearing to be too much, appearing to be going too deep too quickly, that type of thing, right? What kind of questions can give you an idea into whether this person will be a good fit, we should even try, or I should just quickly back away and run away. Right? So we want to give you some of those questions today, and hope that it will benefit you. So Fanu, take it away. What's the first
Wow.
question you can ask an online date, somebody you met online?
And you're still chatting with online, right? Like
Yes.
you're asking out. Okay. So I feel like you have to make it as relaxed as possible, right? And as fun as possible. I mean, you're meeting this person for the first time, and this person is, I can't even call him a potential yet. So you're not going to go about asking very, very, very serious questions or making it feel like an interview, right?
Right.
So as relaxed as possible, ask really fun questions that can give you insight to their experiences, their their mentality, and things like that. But you have to be attentive. Okay, sorry, I'm already digressing. Okay, let me give you one question. You can ask the person what they like to do over the weekend,
Right.
assuming the person works Monday to Friday, and you just want to know how the person spends their extra time to
Mm-hmm.
relax or to have fun. So you can ask the person what they do over the weekend, and it can give you insight to what they are interested in or maybe what they're passionate about. It can ignite interest in you, maybe if it's something that you're also interested in, or it can diminish the interest.
Okay,
Maybe it's something
Fanu.
that you don't even deal with at all. No, I'm just saying, like, why are you asking these questions, right? You want to know what you're asking.
I want
Yeah.
to use myself as an example. Somebody were to ask me what I do over the weekend.
I sleep. I sleep. So that should tell you that you should not be asking me to be jumping about on Saturday.
That tells you that this person is an introvert, because me too, I'll be like, all I want to do over the weekend is be home, lay down, read a book, watch a movie,
Exactly.
just be doing absolutely nothing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
And the person that actually can also be a homebody and
Right.
can have fun, being at home together.
Right, right, right. Own bodies do best with own bodies, but own bodies with people that
Honestly.
like to go out, oh my goodness, it doesn't
Uh,
always work well. Okay,
yeah.
I think for me, another question I might ask somebody I met online that I'm
Mm-hmm.
just getting to know, maybe, especially if the person is the one that initiated the conversation, I might want to ask, what made you want to chat with me?
That's a good one.
Yeah. What made you want to chat with me? Like what? What exactly? What did you see in my page, in my profile? What? So that tells me what it is you are looking out for, really, what you are interested in. Why did you bring up this conversation? Why do you want to be friends? In most cases, people who how do I put it now? People will naturally tell you upfront why they chatted you up, right?
Yes.
People will naturally tell
Yes.
you, if I say, oh, I saw your picture, it's nice and everything, but and I saw that you do this, you do that, whatever, sure. But if the person didn't, say that up front, those people that just slide and just hello and waiting for you to say hi. Those type of people, right? And then they just want to become friends overnight. So why, what made you want to chat with me? Why are you interested in, having a conversation or building a friendship, whatever, why are you interested in that?
I'm laughing because every time when I'm just bored, I'll just be asking my husband questions like that, and he doesn't like it at all. Like, okay, so why do you love me? Okay, so why did you choose me? Okay, I'm like, oh my god, not
You're
again.
not the only one. You're not the only one, and he is not the only one who doesn't like that question.
Yeah.
These days, I refrain from asking my husband too much questions because immediately I bring it up, he always feels like, oh God, why
Oh
did I
my
marry somebody
god.
that's into relationships? Because it's like, it's like everything I read or everything I learn is the experiment. So he doesn't want to feel like he doesn't want to feel like the guinea pig.
And you're always looking for a deep answer. That's the thing. And they don't have deep answers to you. So they're
Exactly.
always like, oh god.
Exactly. He doesn't want to feel like must I have an intelligible answer. I think the truth of women are intelligent. I've been listening to Pastor Kingsley a lot. So women are women are more intelligent than men. So I to say to that.
They
I'm
should
not
not
trying to
drag us
no,
to this is
in a
because I'm
lot of
putting my
ways.
face out there.
It's like what Pastor Kingsley said. When God made Adam, if God decided that this person needs an helper, then what kind
Yeah.
of person would he make to help that person? Somebody
Hmm.
that has what the person doesn't have now.
Word.
So I think it puts men under pressure when we ask them questions. Makes them feel
Hmm.
like, how do I measure up? How do I give an answer that will be as sound as something she would say? So we have to have that at the back of our minds when we're asking a question that the minute you start to ask him, there's already pressure. There's pressure. So
Pressure.
however you can relieve that pressure, do your best to relieve it. So maybe it will be the tone of your voice, the manner you're asking, the
Yes,
setting, whatever else
yes.
you can do to, because you still ask. Because I
And
would still
accept the
ask.
answer. Accept
Yes.
the answer. Because most times when I ask those type of questions, it's mostly physical things. So, but me, I'm looking for also you didn't see my intelligence, you didn't see my fashion, you just saw my face or my body. Like I'm always looking for so I'm like, next time I will not tell you. Next time. So yeah,
But
accept the answer.
it's the truth. It is the truth. The guy saw what he liked. That's just what it is. But the one always looking for. Maybe later, I began to see that. Oh yes, she
Yeah.
has this, she's this. But at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, he saw what he liked.
It's always
We are the ones that
physical.
are
Yeah.
always, over spiritualizing. No, let me not say over spiritualizing. Maybe over analyzing things,
Yes,
whatever. Sure.
yes,
So I think that's a good question. What made you
yes,
want
it
to
is
chat with me?
actually.
So the guy may
Yes.
say, because you're pretty, I saw your pretty pictures. But of course, because he's still trying to woo you, will not want to be superficial. It's after he has married you, you can say, because you are fine.
Yes.
But because he's trying to woo you, he will try to look for qualities, and then if it's just,
Mhm,
just telling you physical things and nothing else,
mhm.
then it might definitely be a pointer to the kind of person he is or what he's interested in, or whatever.
Yes,
But it's a good question.
actually.
It's a good starter
Yeah,
question to
it
get.
is actually.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you might want to know about their background. So you can just ask if they had a fun childhood. Like, oh, did
Mm.
you have a fun childhood? Tell me about it. And I mean, there's a lot to talk about. So, like, so many questions will even stem from just that conversation. Can ask them what traditions they liked in their they liked that they had in their upbringing that he would want to imbibe in the
Mm-hmm.
future family, or if there's anything that he would change, things like that. So it just gives you insight on maybe their family values and things like that. So I think that's
Yeah.
it.
That's a solid one. That can tell you so many
They can
things
tell you
because,
so
like,
many
we
things.
are all made by our upbringing, one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
We are influenced and, by our upbringing. So, asking about childhood will definitely stir up a lot of things, and it's still not a conversation that is like it's not too it's emotional, but it's not
It can get
intimate.
emotional, but yes, it's not so intimate.
It's not
Yes.
intimate. It's not like because you told me about your childhood now, then we're in a relationship. Right.
Yeah,
you know
and they'll probably not tell you the deep things. So
yes,
yes,
yes, they won't tell
superficial.
you the deep things, definitely, but at least
Mm.
it would get you to have an idea of the kind of upbringing they have, and how that has shaped them into who they
Mm-hmm.
are today. So yes,
Yes.
that's definitely a good question. I think another question can be, what inspires you? Who inspires you? Who do you look up to? Who do you like?
As far as Maguire, uh, what
No,
inspires me? I don't have anything to say.
but you have someone that
Yeah.
inspires you. Okay, who
I don't
inspires
have
you?
anybody. I don't know.
Who who do you look up to?
Look up to. I don't look up to anybody.
Who do
I'm
you
sorry.
who do you admire? Wait, we will get to the root of this issue, Fanu.
Who do I admire? Oh, okay, I admire women who are doing well in ministry and in industry.
You
I
see?
admire them.
You see? So
So, but
that's
I don't
it.
have anybody that I hold.
So they
I don't.
inspire you. That maybe you had one that over, you made that inspire too serious. They inspire you when you see something that they do, or something that they accomplish. It inspires you, like, yes, this is doable. We can
Yes,
achieve this.
actually.
Women are doing
Uh-huh.
this. We can do this. That's
Yes,
inspiration.
yes, yes,
That's
actually.
inspiration. So yeah. So who inspires you? Maybe the person will be like, "Fam, I'm not even be able to answer at first." So you have to dig deep. But the truth is that there's someone that inspired, all of us were inspired by something, by someone. Maybe it's
So
even
who
our own
inspires you?
previous life experiences.
Okay.
It could be our previous life experiences that might inspire us to want to do this, right? It might even just be life in general that inspire. Right now, life is an inspiration to me, like.
Exactly. You don't even need anybody to inspire you. Life will help you.
Life is an inspiration to me,
Mm,
right? But just
yes.
like you, I'm inspired when I see, people achieving the type of things I desire to achieve, right?
Mm,
Gaining the type of impact and influence that I desire to achieve, they definitely
yes.
inspire me, So we're all inspired by something. Maybe some men may be inspired by some business, tycoons, like, this is what I want to do, this is who I want to be, right?
Yeah.
This is what I wish I could achieve. So
Mm-hmm.
that might give you a pointer to know, okay, this is the type of life this person desires, because whoever
Yes.
inspires you, that means that's the type of life you desire, right? So I
Yes.
think
Yes.
that's,
That's true.
yeah, that's a good question to ask, that would not seem too, like you're poking, but it gives you an idea of the
Yes.
direction this person may be headed, and the type
Mm.
of, instead of asking that, where are you going in life, where do you see
Oh,
yourself?
oh my God. I'll just stand up and leave. I hate this kind of questions.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself
Because
in
to
10
be
years?
honest, I just
Did,
know I don't even know what I'm doing the next minute. So I just
did
want
they
to
ask
sleep.
you in your job interview, Fanu?
That's job interview. We all okay, I can't say we lie on camera. But job is
Fanu. God does not like liars. God
my
hates a
answer
lying lip.
usually is I mean, if somebody asks me, my answer is usually where God wants me to be. But in job interviews, I just tell them what they want to hear, to be honest.
I don't blame you. No judgment here. Right.
Because I really do not know where I'll be in 5 years.
I can just
I
see
do
you
not
telling
know.
your I can see you telling your interviewer that answer. Like, I really do not know, sir.
Oh my God, no. Another question you can ask is, what is the first thing you do when you wake up?
Ah, Fanu.
I stole that one from Richard.
I know. But why? It's a good question, really.
It
It's
is
just that
actually.
I can already guess the answer that person would have. Because most people, when they wake up, check social media or WhatsApp messages. Those are
Yes,
like the two
absolutely.
first stops, like WhatsApp messages. I don't know. I think it's a desire to feel needed. There's a
Okay.
desire in all of us to feel needed. I think that's
That
what pushes
who has
us.
messaged me? Yeah.
Yes. So sometimes I have to like remind myself that I'm needed right here. Like there are people here needing me who are constantly calling mommy. They call mommy on repeat. Like it's just like mommy, 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 mommy.
Yeah.
So but being on WhatsApp and those places make me feel important in a way. I
Okay.
think that's what that thing fuels in us. The feeling of being important, like somebody needs me for something, somebody's communicating something important to me, so to say.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right. So it's a good
Excellent.
question, but I mean, be willing to accept the answer, like you have said before.
No, to be honest, I don't think anyone should go in with any expectation of
Right.
this is going to be the perfect answer, this is going to be the perfect person. So
Right.
just
Right.
accept whatever you hear.
Right. But it will definitely tell you, I mean, what they will do what they will do first thing in the morning. You will get the answer to that question for real. Okay, for me, another question may be, what's something you could talk about for hours? What's something you
Hmm.
like to talk about and that you can talk about for hours? So you might hear, oh, I love talking about politics, or I love talking about sports, or I love talking about ministry. Whatever their interest. Fanu, what's some? I think we should just use the questions to meet each other, Fanu, to get to know each other. What's something you could talk about for hours?
Of course, it's not obvious relationship.
It's true. Fanu just see it's nighttime and she's just doing her hair like this, like I can be here all night.
Oh, nice, right? Relationships, friendships. Talk
Right.
about it.
So a good question is, what's something you could talk about for hours? I think that's a good question to tell you their
Yes.
passion, their interest, and what they will most likely be talking about with you when you eventually decide to settle with them, if you do, right? So I think that's a good question to ask.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Another one would be, what's that interesting quality that you possess that people compliment you for?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, you will really get to know what this person thinks of themselves. And
Yes.
I think people know themselves better than any other person knows them, truly. So I think
Mm.
that this would tell you exactly what that person believes is or her strength is.
Strength. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
What's that quality that what do I possess that people commend me for, to be sincere at this point? At this point in my life, they had questions to answer. Maybe
Why?
if I was single, because I get complimented a lot of things, and now I can say maybe it's my cooking,
Oh,
which
really?
has nothing to do with
But
my
your
interest in
communication is
life.
really good.
Hmm?
Your communication skills really good.
People
Hold
in my life.
conversations well.
Oh, Fanu. Fanu doesn't give compliments. So if Fanu is complimenting me, yes.
Well, I have to work on that.
Yes. Me, I'm always throwing compliments here and there. So
Oh
Fanu, no. Fanu, I think we have given them enough questions because I
my
am
god.
sad
Oh, okay.
and hungry.